Hello everybody and welcome back to more Let's Play Pokemon Sweet Version. So, I realized that the video cut off and, I missed a few of the battles in this gym. Unfortunately, I couldn't really do anything about it. This is the one gym, and I forgot about this. This is the one fucking gym that you aren't able to redo. So I stopped when I was battling this guy. Only had 2 Pokemon, no big problem. 3 Pokemon, no big problem. This was the leader, Fargus. I beat him and everything. It was a bit of a struggle because he is mainly Raspberry-type Pokemon. However, because I cannot record him because I already beat him, he just keeps on saying, ahoy. I can exit and come back in. In fact, you know what? I'm going to show that. I can exit and come right back in, and they won't let me re-challenge it. I can't re-challenge any of the trainers. I can't re-challenge the leader. I can't re-challenge anything. This is like... There, I exited. Go back in. I will even try to talk to one of the grunts over here. Yeah, see? No, you can't. Once you beat it, you can't, you absolutely cannot re-challenge anything, which is really sucky. However, I did record down, what his team was. So, first off, I'm going to show you guys what happened with my team here. I went up against him with Itachi and Sebastian. Level 53. Everyone else 55, so I've got to keep training them. But, he had mostly Raspberry-type Pokemon, which annoyed the shit out of me, if you saw my other episode. So, I'm just going to tell you guys what this guy's team is, right off the bat, so that way you guys know what you missed. You didn't really miss all that much. It was another long battle or whatever, especially since he had fucking Raspberry types. But the level of his Pokemon is consistent throughout all of them. They are all level 48. He starts off with a Plumbreon and a Lipsinx, both level 48. Then goes into a Leaforish, and then the 3 Raspberry-type Pokemon that he has, which caused me so much trouble: Cottonmouth, Cookie Tune, and Aria Cake. So his full team is Plumbreon, Lipsinx, Leaforish, Cottonmouth, Cookie Tune, and Aria Cake. So that's what you guys missed. I can't do anything about it. I'm sorry. It kind of sucks because I was just ending off the episode when it decided to quit it, and sometimes it chooses to recover the episode file or not. This time it did not, so it just decided to be a jerk. However, I will show that I got the badge and everything. Ignore the time. I've been grinding on here for forever, so yeah, that's a thing. As you can see, I've got the 7th badge, so I got the badge from him, and everything is all healed up. So now we are going to go across the sea to the 8th and final gym. I want to say a few little things happen here. I can't speak. I've been trying to record, but on the weekends, I tend to be busy. I had 2 people over this weekend. One that I was really excited about. Don't get to see, I get to see him very often. I get to see him. And, so, long weekend, couldn't record. Roommate has been gone recently, so, also couldn't record. But I have a few little funny stories here, and I'm actually going to abuse one of them in this episode. Oh, hello there. Is that where the ship would have been? Pirate ship? Oh, hello. We don't have you. Is there any way I can get you? Let's see. I can glaze you, and then try to capture you, because literally everything I have will kill you. Quillapple, okay, very odd name. Whatever. Let's just go across here. So, I won at life yesterday. I'm never good at public speaking, like, at all. I'm okay when I'm not nervous or when I've practiced a lot, but I had to literally just go for broke here and just say whatever I felt like. I was just kind of like pushed into the situation at the last minute. I had nothing to really go off of. It was complete ad-lib, which doesn't work well with me. I tend to turn into a, by the way, guys, never give me a microphone. I will turn that shit into open comedy hour. But I was completely unprepared, completely had no plan, no nothing going in. Oh, yay. Gotcha. And second, quill apple, apple sweet, an uncommon kind of apple fish. A green variation has been spotted, but the taste is not any different. Get it? Green apple, red apple. What do we name you? What do we name you? You're weird, so... What do I name you? What do I name you? Spazzing out on the keyboard. Name you Smith. No. Let's name you George. I don't know why. I'm gonna call you George. Your name is gonna be George. I don't know why. Maybe it's because everyone in my life blames a George or something. My father has this, imaginary, guy named George that just so happens to be there whenever he's in trouble, so... I don't know what to call you. I'm not gonna call you Apple or something completely unoriginal like that. So your name is George. I don't know why. Your name is just George. Accept it. Oh hey, look, it's George's clone. So many Georges in this world. What's with all the Georges? Can you imagine if people just started referring to a certain type of fish as George? Oh god. See, cleanses my body and soul. You're swimming in milk. Chances are that's not cleansing jack shit, buddy. It's not cleansing jack shit, buddy. But, I'm sorry, I'll continue with my little story. I had no preparation, no nothing. I literally just looked at what I was doing, like, 5-10 minutes ahead of time. I'm just like, okay, so I've got to talk about this. I'm just gonna literally wing it. But since I'm bad at public speaking, and I tend to be much better at speaking and not just keeping my mouth shut all the time, when I drink, I decided to have a little bit to drink before going to my class. So that way I could have a little bit of a one-up and not be so nervous about talking. I wouldn't stutter or jack shit, and I wouldn't be able to just be, like, frozen like I tend to be. And it worked! I was able to put a little bit of, sarcastic humor in with everything. Got complimented on it. Even got a few people to laugh while I'm just literally going through the subject was verbal intelligence. This one girl is just talking about, I love to talk, I talk a lot. So I pick it up immediately after, saying, well, I do not like to talk a lot. In fact, it's hard for me to talk a lot because I am very shy. Working on that, though. And it just starts that kind of sarcastic attitude. And everyone fucking loves it. Everyone fucking loves it. So I think I kind of won at life with that. You're supposed to be, like, super focused and everything when you go to class. I had something to drink before I did a presentation, and I won at it. I did better because I had something to drink. Because of that, I think I won life on that day. Doing problems with public speaking, get drunk, then go to class, then go speak. I don't recommend that for some amazing symposium or something that you need to speak in front of, but who knows? Worked for me. Not supposed to go to class or whatever drunk, but I did, and I succeeded because of it. Hello, sir. Oh, you won't talk to me if I'm in the milk, but, oh, yep, you'll talk to me when I'm on land. Nice. A lot of people are now realizing that I'm also a goofball a little bit. Like, I'm normally a very serious, very quiet, very contemplative person. Like, very logical don't feel much. Like, emotion is not my strong suit. I don't like it, to be quite honest. I feel like it's more hindering than anything else. And that's just because it tends to get you hurt, but whatever. I'm not gonna go into that. So I'm normally this reserved person or whatever. But when I'm happy, I get a little bit goofy or playful. So I was with one of my friends, and we were just walking by the street, and I noticed this tiny little stump on the side of the street in the grass and everything, and I was just like, oh my god, it's so tiny, and there's nothing near it. It looks so lonely. Oh, poor little lonely stump. The guy just looks at me like, the fuck? Starts laughing. I'm like, well, come on, look, there's nothing around it. He must be so lonely. He's so small and there's nothing near him. I just want to put a little party hat on him and sprinkle some confetti over it. Then it will be happy. And then it won't be so lonely anymore, and it will be partying all the time. And it won't need anyone near it because it's so confident in what it is that it doesn't need to. It can party all on its own, and those will be the best parties, even though they're a party of one. You party on, little stump. You party on. And immediately, just like, notice him laughing at me, I'm like, what? Why did you come up with that? I'm sorry. Is it wrong? I just noticed little things like that, and I feel kind of sorry for them. Like, I don't know, I'm more of an empathic type. I can understand things very easily with people. So, I see a little stump like that all alone, and it's just like, oh, he looks so lonely. So lonely. I wanted to have fun. I want a little party hat on it, so it looks happier. It may just be a stump, but that would be the funniest and most... and that would be something that would make someone's day. I just walk by and see a fucking stump wearing a party hat with confetti all over it. Don't tell me that would not be like Snapchatted or something. Don't tell me someone would not just sit there and be like, what the fuck? Take a picture of that shit. Back when I was at ASEN, I was walking with one of my friends back to the hotel room, and we noticed a fire hydrant with just a crate over it, and we're just like, what the fuck? So, we just took a picture of it. So, if you see that kind of thing, a fucking stump wearing a party hat and having confetti on it, don't fucking tell me you're not gonna think that is, like, the funniest thing ever. It also kind of builds off of, an inside joke among me and my friends. The stick of butter wearing a party hat. Yeah, that's a fucking thing. A stick of butter wearing a party hat. Why? Because why the fuck not? Everything is made better when you put a funny hat on it. Think about it. Wouldn't everything just be so much better with weird little hats on it? Like, I don't know. I imagined at one point, because we were doing like this egg crashing thing for a science class, I imagined a little egg with a little football helmet on it. A little football helmet on it. And that just made me laugh so hard. And then there's a stump wearing a party hat. And a stick of butter wearing a party hat. Don't tell me everything would not be awesome with party hats! Or like with little hats. Like, I used to have like I was never into girl things, so I would always get dolls and things like that, but I would never ever use them. Nope. I was the one playing Pokemon video games and messing around with like my brother's stuff instead. Even when I was little, I was not a girl. By the time I was in 3rd grade, I was the only fucking girl at a party of boys. Yeah, no. Besides, I do, like, I'm not getting into it. I don't get along well with most girls. Because most girls aren't like me. Most girls aren't serious gamers. Oh, that's not, like, if you're a girl and you're a gamer, kudos to you. You're awesome. send me an email or something. We could probably be good friends. But, like, I talk to people around here. No one is interesting around here. Like, no one is interesting. Everyone's like a cardboard cutout. It took forever just to find one person that had a 3DS around here. Like, seriously? How boring can you get? Most schools have, like, a magic circle. They don't have that here. Most people will be able to see with, like, video games or something out somewhere. Nope. The most that people will play in gaming is, like, the most common stuff you could ever imagine. Like, this would not be played by anyone around here. And I could mention a game, they'll be like, I've never heard of that. I'm like, yeah, sounds about right. Sounds about right. Like, no one around here is interesting. Just no one is interesting. Everyone is just so normal, and I can't stand that. So if you are, then great. Fucking email me or something. We'll be best fucking friends. But, I became keenly aware of my gaming skills. This is gonna sound so conceited. I'm sorry if this does. But this is just the way I am. I am, like, a dedicated gamer. I will 100%... Train, you interrupting motherfucker! Hello, grass. I will, are you new? You're very rude. We already have you. Interrupting trains! Shut the fuck up, trains! But, this is just me. When I get a game that I'm interested in, I will marathon that shit. Even if it means staying up really late and doing something really stupid and being completely devoid of sleep for forever. So, when I had my friend over this weekend and everything on Saturday, he wanted to play... Oh, pudding! Oh, I'm keeping your name as is. No. Wait. No, I'm keeping your name as is. You're little pudding! You're adorable! Oh my god, you're adorable! It's a little tiny little pudding! Ah, pudding! It's been a long day, guys! It's been a long day! And I have gotten, like, no one to speak to recently! Like, the most that will be around me is, like, my friends and everything on text, but there's only so much that can be said. Oh. Oh. It's pudding! It's a little bowl of pudding! Ah! I love that! I love that Ditto was turned into pudding! Is he strawberry pudding? Vanilla pudding? What pudding is he? I want to know what fucking flavor pudding. I know it's going to be vanilla flavor pudding, but I would love... It looks like it would be like strawberry pudding or something. Like, oh my god, I love this. I love this, sweet. Pudding! Ditto was made into pudding! Yes! Oh god, this is why I love this game. It's hilarious. But, what was this thing? Okay, so my friend wanted to play, Naruto Ninja Storm, Revolution? Something like that. I don't remember the exact title. I'm sorry, it's long. It's like the World Tournament Revolution game. And I've never played a fighting game in my life. But one time when I hung out with him, I started playing, like we were playing against each other, and I wasn't that bad after a while. So we start playing this and everything. I'm playing through the story mode to unlock everything because I haven't done shit on it. Here, wait 1 second. It's called the Goofy Sweet! An amorphous blob of pudding is not certain what flavor it wants to be. And so it tries being everything. Oh my god. What to name this thing? You know what? It's because I can. Should I name it after my favorite flavor of ice cream? Or... I'm gonna name it after one of my favorite fruits. One of my favorite fruits. Of course. Because it's so good. I'm gonna name it pomegranate. One of my favorite fruits. Pomegranate. I don't have enough space to be able to do it. What the fuck do I name this? Do I want to name him Fantasy Flan? But he's pudding. You know what? Because I've been just yelling pudding, I'm just gonna capitalize. I'm just gonna put his name in all caps with some fucking exclamation points behind it. So whenever he's called out, even though I will not use him, his name is Pudding! Oh god. I'm really reaching towards the bottom of the bottom of the barrel. Bottom of the bottle, bottom of the barrel, it's pretty much the same thing. But, you wanted to play Ninja Storm Revolution, I think that's what it was. And, so we're playing through the, game and everything. Hello. I'm gonna call you Twizzler. I already know I'm just gonna call you Twizzler. Your name is Twizzler. I don't need to debate about this. Your name is Twizzler. You look like Twizzlers with feet and eyes. You look like a living mass of Twizzlers. Your name is Twizzlers. Oh, I already did that. I'm button mashing because I'm just... Everything is amusing me right now. Everything is amusing me, and I haven't even had anything to drink or anything. Everything is amusing me. I'm guessing you're an apple, so I'm guessing an orange shock won't do too much to you. Let's see. Yay, Tachi, following orders! Oh, nope, and I got a crit. Okay, then we're gonna be looking for a vine claw around here. Okay. Get to new. Get to new. Oh, hey there. Hi there. That was quick. So we start playing through the story mode and everything. I'm playing through and I'm struggling like hell. And, unfortunately he had to leave early. I'm kind of sad about that. But, shit happens. But, I was a little bit upset about it, so I'm like, you know what? I'm going to play through this, and I'm going to get as far as I can in as short of a time as possible, so that way by the time he goes back here, I'll be like, yeah, I can fucking take you on now. That's fucking right. So, I marathoned that fucking game, finishing everything in the tournament mode up to S rank, unlocking everything, finishing the Mecha Naruto story and everything in less than 12 hours. And it was still less than 12 hours. And I took a nap in between for like 3-4 hours. I took a nap in between and I still was able to get that far and do that much in 12 hours. So now I'm up to I just finished all of the ally events and everything, and I also here, wait 1 second. Licorice Sweet, a tangled bunch of licorice vines. Its tangled vines make movement a bit difficult. I'd imagine so. Now I'm gonna call you Twizzler. It's a unisex name, so you're gonna be named Twizzler. I think it's Twizzler like that. I think so. I hate Twizzler because I hate licorice. It's the only sweet I hate. But, I'm currently up to the main event. Yeah, the main event of, the S-Rank tournament. Having finished off, all the ally events and everything. Even though the last two were rather difficult. And I did this in less than 12 hours, even with taking a 3 or 4 hour nap in between. I was just like, wow, I've nearly beaten this game, and it's been less than 12 hours. What is wrong with me? I'm sorry, but to me, to pick up a game in a genre that I have never played, never touched, and never could do, to just pick it up and instantly nearly beat the whole damn thing, up to one of the highest ranks, and beat some of the battles on the highest difficulty, I'm sorry, but to me, that is fucking accomplishment right there. That is a fucking accomplishment. So of course, after like being completely exhausted, I like sleep for the rest of the fucking day. And I text my friend, I'm like, yeah, you know that fucking game? Yeah, I beat it. I've pretty much beat it. I've gotten this far, and it's just like less than 12 hours. I immediately get the reaction of, yeah, that's right. Figures, gamer skill. I just love that, because knowing if I was a kid, I would, or any other, like, if I didn't have as much experience as I do have, chances are I would not have gotten anywhere near that far. But to me, that is a fucking accomplishment, to have made it that far in a game, to nearly beat a game that is in a genre that I have never touched before. I've never played a fighting game in my life. So, to do that, I was just like, well, yep, I'm a gamer. I am a fucking gamer. And I'm proud of it, bitches. I'm proud of it, bitches. So, I've probably been rambling on too much, so let's just check out what we caught, and then end it off there before we go into the 8th and final gym, which is right north of us. So, we started off catching George the Quillapple. Quillapple being the apple-type Pokesweet equivalent of Quillfish, the water poison type, with the ability to Intimidate, and only one attack being Mudpie. Not of your typing, but whatever, George. You just slide by because you're George. Then we have Pudding! The vanilla Pokesweet. The vanilla-type Pokesweet equivalent of Ditto, the normal type, the oh so famous normal type. Its only use that I've ever seen, though, is for breeding. Ditto's a fucking pimp, guys. And of course, its only move is Transform. And here we have Vinegla, Twizzler the Vinegla, the cherry-type Pokesweet equivalent of Tangela, the grass-type Pokemon. It looks like a pile of Twizzlers too, so it's just so fitting. And again, no attacks of its own typing with Water Gun, Mist, Body Slam, and Confuse Ray. Grape, Blueberry, and Vanilla, you're fucking apple type, what the hell? I'm just saying, this really supports my theory that nothing has a type of its own, or if you do get a type of your own, chances are it's very crappy and you'll probably replace it. I don't know what's with that. Anyway, I will meet you guys back here next time when we will finish off the last gym of the region. So I will see you guys then. Bye!